Hey everybody, and welcome to my N5 series on the SP404 Mark II, where I cover a topic in about 5 minutes. Fabimon wrote in and asked if the firmware 4.07 has fixed any issues. I've got firmware 4.07 loaded on the SD card. We will do that import or setup in a second. And the main issue I'm aware of for that was in 4.06. Somebody wrote in the comments to my SP404 Mark II how to import multiple samples at the same time and says, hey, I'm on 4.06, this doesn't work. So I had made a video showing that it didn't work, and instead of posting it, I'll just go through and show you what the problem is real quick, and then we'll do the firmware update and see if it works. I'm expecting it will, because it says in the release notes that it did work. So shift pad 14, let's go do an import. We'll import some multiple samples at the same time. I'll show you how to do it. We'll show you what the issue is, and then we'll just make sure it works afterwards. Go 80s rewind. We'll go here. All right. So basically, if you hold shift down and scroll, you can select multiple samples at the same time. Then you just tap out the pad that you want to start with, and it will then go through and import however many you have selected. So you got to be a little careful in that it can roll over to the next page if you select too many at the same time. But for the exercise here, we're just going to do the 4. We'll hit enter. I've got 4 slots here, so it should just go through and import everything to the pad. We can see it just kind of moving along. It's going pretty quick, and it's now done. Now, the issue with firmware 4.06, and I don't know if this also does this in firmware 4.05, but you can see here, they're all the same sample. They were not the same sample on the SD card. I can promise you that. So if I come in and hit remain, they all also have the exact same name. So it's kind of a bummer. It was broken. I'm going to delete all these, and let's just go do a quick firmware update. So hold shift and turn it on. It's found the updater. We're going to hit enter. So yeah, I don't know. I just, like, from time to time, folks reach out and like, hey, does this work right or not? And I don't know. I've got older videos and things, so sometimes these videos are a year or two old, and I'm not going back and deleting them. I've been trying to tag the videos with firmware versions as much as possible, although I'm sure some of them are wrong, but it is what it is. Anyway, yeah, this was a case of I made the video just to show, like, yeah, I'm confirming there's the issue, and it looked like Roland got around to the 4.07 update before my video got released. I think it was like a week or two that before it was going to get posted. So anyway, get the update here. We're going to find out if this is working correctly or not now. I imagine it is. So, moment of truth. Let us switch back over. What was that? Bank F. Okay, we're on Bank F. So in this case, what should happen is we go shift, pad 14, go do import, and sample, go down again to sample packs. I'll just do the exact same set here. We'll go Bluetooth, music. We get this, shift, to hold down, do multi-select. We'll hit pad 5 just as where to start. Hit enter, and we'll let it go right away. So I'm assuming that the naming will have separate names this time, and we should have... seems like it's taking longer to import, which could be okay. These might be really long samples. I'm not sure what the length of them are, but let's exit out. Awesome. So looks like at least this one bug has been fixed. I'm not going to bother probably going through and checking all of them to make sure that they worked, but I'm now on firmware 4.07. Thank you, Fabimon, for reaching out. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. And yeah, anybody, if you have other questions or things, feel free to reach out. I try and point people either to the videos I've made in the past for where things are shown if I can, or trying to answer them as best as I can. Anyway, guys, keep having fun, keep making music. Remember, if it sounds good, it is good, and peace.